Warning, explicit content. Blood, guts, swearing, lots of bad words, adult themes. No nudity, though. Lots of violence. Did I say violence? Viewer's discretion is advised. Welcome back, and I hope you guys are ready for another exciting episode of Pathfinders Wrath of the Righteous. Of course, we're going to be screaming, yelling at the dice roller, and just generally being like, "Ah!" But, you know, it's all in good fun. So let's enjoy the story. Let's kill some monsters, do some dungeons, and see what comes next. So let's go and hop into it. Okay, off to the Mage's Tower. And, I mean, pretty sure this is... We talked to Storyteller earlier, so I'm pretty sure this is Storyteller's tower. So, we know that there's pretty good traps in there. At least he said so. So we will see. To the Mage's Tower.
A simple smile goes a long way.
Ancient Elven.
Is there trouble?
Just confirms it more. Ooh, dead demons.
With grace? The world is full of wonder. There's something over there.
It's only slightly annoying.
Adventures are exciting.
Yeah, I don't think it'll let me dispel the wall. That's actually really annoying.
Friendship lasts forever. Time for idling.
I can't skip time here either.
A simple smile goes a long way.
Actually,
The world is full of wonder.
Esmo, Axe, yes.
Is there trouble? No challenge at all. Easy. Friendship lasts forever.
okay.
We should move.
Uh-huh.
That's really annoying. There's golems.
No time for idling. Hey, have a look! They choose to stand against me?
Of course they choose to stand against you. They're protecting the house.
Easy. time to shine. There's something over there. Adventures are exciting.
I mean, yeah, they can be
Hey,
exciting.
have a look. Friendship lasts
Adventures.
forever. There's something over there. No time for idling.
Ooh, that was close.
Hey, have a look. A simple smile goes a long way. No challenge at all. Easy. Easy. No challenge at all.
Man, getting close to 17th.
There's something over there. Easy. How cute. Easy.
Here we go.
Is there trouble? Hey, have a look. There's something over there. So exciting.
I know, lots of traps.
No challenge at all.
None.
Easy.
Elven notes. Surprise, I found elven notes
Hey,
in the
have a
elves'
look.
tower.
The world is full of wonder. With grace. Easy. Adventures are exciting.
Ooh, what a lethal conductor. It's a dagger. Shock enhancement +5. This +5 shock dagger grants its wielder +5 competence bonus on used magic device skill checks and +4 competence bonus on touch attack rolls. It's not bad, I guess. I don't know anyone particularly who would use it, but headband of rigorous training. Got another one. Interesting. Knowledge Arcana. You see a sturdy door set in the stone arch in the middle of the room. The location seems rather odd, to put it mildly. Attached to the door is a tiny little metal bell with braided pull. Knowledge Arcana. You see spells enshrouding both the door and the bell. Judging by the nature of the spells, they belong to the Conjuration School. Ring the bell. The door swings open and an ethereal form appears in the opening. It looks like a soap bubble. On the other side of the door, you can just make out the hazy interior of a small, trinket-filled room. The typical ambiance of a Galarian inn. Storyteller! Holy shit. Clutching the door handle, a skinny figure falls through the soap bubble. The bubble contracts, then pops, dissolving into thin air. The door slams shut. Cautiously touching the stone floor, the unexpected guest rises slowly to his feet. It seems that the storyteller, for it is undoubtedly him, is quite surprised. The storyteller's head swivels around in bewilderment, his hand reaching to examine everything around him. Where am I? How did I get here? Who's there? I remember the sound of that breathing. Garou? Is that you? Thank the gods! Where are we? And if you don't mind me talking, what brought you here? How did you get here? The storyteller listens intently to the sounds coming from the city. A good question. Judging by the demon speech I hear, we are in the abyss, correct? Then I suppose I was brought here by a portal. It was most likely activated by you. The portal must have been charmed specifically to deliver me here from wherever I may have been. I hope it will send me back the same way. You are unlikely to have charmed it this way. If you had, you wouldn't be surprised by my appearance. This means that the spell was cast in the past, in my past, the one I'm looking for. I have to admit, finding is quite intriguing and perplexing. But this place, where we are, it's a tower, isn't it? Yes, I'm right, a tower. I came here looking for information about certain purple crystals, but I found you. The storyteller nods with understanding. You were looking for the heart of the tower. Yes, I studied its capabilities here in Alashunera. You must have seen in the socket it was placed in. Unfortunately, the details of my research are hidden from me by gloom of oblivion. Perhaps if I laid my hands on such a crystal, I would see something else in my past. Do you know where to get one of these? Do they come from the mines, or maybe from the bottom of the sea? The elf takes out a delicate compass from his bag, the needle of which is slowly but constantly spinning. I sense the power we are looking for. My hands have touched it in the past. In the past I do not remember. I think a little divination will come in handy. I can set this little trifle to help you. Explore the caves here, where you are near the crystal. The compass will let you know. What do you think of Gallifrey ordering me to go to the abyss? The storyteller purses his lips. I'm not a politician or a military leader, but I've seen all sorts in my life. That's why I've spent some experience and know different stories. The story I'm watching now, it did not strike a chord with everyone. There are many in Dresden who are saddened by your departure for the abyss. There are even some among them who say, though in a whisper, that Gallifrey was envious of her commander's glory and was in a hurry to be rid of her. But most do not think this. The majority praises the Queen and expects her to lead them to new victories over the demons. It's quite possible that she will succeed. Right now, as far as I know, Gallifrey is actively preparing for an advance to the west, into the heart of the world wound. I see. Please examine the items I'm carrying. Perhaps some of them could tell us a story. When the old man touches the mangled demonic helmet, a squeamish grimace appears on his face. The owner of this item was a monster in the truest sense of the word, but there is still a vicious, dark sophistication to his deeds. He died happy, gaining in death what he could not achieve in life. I cannot see what that is, but my curiosity yearns to know. Can you bring me 2 vials of magic essence, 3 bars of cold iron, 4 vials of demon blood, and 1 hide of a magical creature? Together we can cast aside the veil of mystery that lies over this object. I need to see how many of each material I have. I have 4 hides. Okay. I need to replenish my supplies. Medium armor, chainmail, spiteful barbs. Ooh, do you have dinosaur bones? How many of those do I have right now? 31. Gonna buy them though. Ooh, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 9. Ooh, there's the epic ones. I don't have any kukri wielders. Oh man, that's super gross. I don't have anyone that uses scythes though. That can go. +3. Heavy crossbow of degradation. Yeah, that can go. That can go. Don't need the punching dagger. That can go. Don't need those. Keeping the dart. I don't need guardian shields. That goes. That I can find a use for. That too. Yeah, that benefit doesn't help me. Those can go. +2 belts can go. I don't have any Maguses. Get one of those back. Actually, I don't have that many helmets. I'll save that. The Hedrian lead collar. I'm not going to use that. That's so bad. That can go. That can go. Those can go. Lesser archery can go. These potions can go. That's what? Mass heal. Yeah, that definitely can stay. Cash items. Weapons. Oh yeah. You still have Nordic Welcome. Whenever this wielder of this +4 Icy Burst throwing axe hits an enemy for the first time in a round, the enemy must pass a Fortitude saving throw, DC 27, or suffer a -3 penalty damage to rolls and become slowed for 1 round. No. Armor. So he had, I know he has, what was I say, Spiteful Bars, +5 Chainmail, Gun Swear, +5 competence bonus on persuasion skill checks made to intimidate. Whenever the wearer of this suffers 10 or more hit points damage from a single ranged attack, they gain a +1 morale bonus to AC for 1 round, and their next melee attack deals an additional 2d6 piercing damage. Dragonfall, which is Scale Mail. This +4 Scale Mail grants its wielder a +4 insight bonus to AC against dragons. Also, a +2 insight bonus on attack damage rolls and saving throws against dragons. There's not enough dragons to make this worthwhile. Like, it's interesting. Crushing Presence. This headband of Charisma +6 grants the wearer the ability to push all enemies in a 15-foot area and suffer 1d8 plus caster level bludgeoning damage. This can be used 3 times per day. Ring of Boreal Might. It grants them to cast the following spells: Ice Storm, Cone of Cold, Cold Ice Strike, Ice Body, Polar Ray, and Polar Midnight. Timely Assistance. Whenever an ally in the 20-foot area of this wearer lands a killing blow, this belt of Constitution +4 makes the wearer's next spell extended as though using the extended spell feat. Also grants a +4 enhancement bonus to Wisdom. That's interesting. Gloves of Martial Excellence. These gloves grant their wearer an additional 1d8 bludgeoning damage on a hit with unarmed attacks and +10 competence bonus on athletics checks. Interesting, but I don't have unarmed. I mean, if I'm a monk, that'd be really good. I don't have a charisma caster, but my camp does. Just in case. Ooh, what are these? No, I don't need to remove paralysis. Oh, I don't know how many diamonds I have actually. I have 3. Yeah, buy all 7. Just in case. Alright, inventory is cleaner. And now I can make bigger scrolls. Okay, so I have 4. Well, we're going to do the helmet first. Sketching arcane symbols with his hands, the storyteller begins to reforge the damaged helmet. The hides turn into straps and the metal into armor plates, which are tempered into a mixture of demon blood and magic essence. The owner of this item was called Shy Lily. He was a murderer. No, he was a master of the art of slaughter, a missionary of violence, whose deeds were a source of delight and horror. But even his fame faded when he met a truly destructive power. We're going to do the boots next. Cracking his knuckles, the storyteller begins to mend the ancient boots. Light emanates from his hands as he works. He uses the hide to patch up any holes and iron to reinforce the soles. The stitching done with sturdy thread. The soap is soaked in demon blood, and arcane symbols are laid on the decayed leather, imbuing it with magic. These boots once belonged to a young Sarkorian warrior who never lived to see his prime. He lived decades ago, and his name was Ronek, but today no one knows his name, his sacrifice, or his fleetness of foot. Here was a fellow who was able to outrun tomorrow and change it, and with it, the entire future of our world. I have other things to do. Okay, Ronek's Sacrifice. These boots of dexterity plus 8, whoa, grant plus 10 bonus on mobility and athletic skill checks. They also double the bonus to AC attack rolls and reflex saving throws from Haste Spell, cast upon the wearer. In addition, whenever an enemy confirms a critical hit against the wearer, it becomes stunned for 1d4 rounds. No save. And Shy Lily's helmet. This helmet is imbued with demonic powers. The wearer gets plus 4 profane bonus to strength and plus 2 profane bonus to AC. Yes, that looks terrible. Okay. So my AC's decent, but not really, which is sad. What, headband of charisma plus 4? Belt of strength 4. About strength con. It won't matter right now though, because we have bear's endurance and boots of free reign. I could do the headbutt, but no. Okay. Alright, so we need to head downstairs and head to the first floor and head back to the mine. Apparently there was a trap over there that I didn't see somehow.
No time for idling.
So I've seen people just get murdered running through this somehow. Like that. That's why I saved. Because this fucking blade barrier lasts forever. It'll last for probably 20 minutes.
Gentle
My
voice
skills
and kind
are
words will help me win their hearts.
I am never
And
wrong.
if that fails, I'll use my sharp nails instead.
I'm always ready. I'll take care of it.
There we go. Alright. Oh shit. All right. Back to, I guess, Nexus. The human half of Lan's face looks decidedly pale. Life's a funny thing, isn't it? You find yourself in a new city, and suddenly you bump into an old acquaintance. He chuckles, but his expression is closer to a wince than a true smile. Savamalik is here, and an Alashunera. Wendwig spits on the floor, grinning strangely. You felt it too, Lan? The bloodthirst, the soft whisper calling you to give in to violence? Finally paying attention, are you? Lan looks puzzled. No, I didn't hear any whisperings and feel no bloodthirst, Wendu. See a healer. I think you're just insane. Lan and the Huntress glare at each other. Assuming Savamalik is here, where should we look for him? Now, I don't know. But this thing, it seems to grow weaker and stronger as we move around. So if you put me on the scent, I'll lead you to him like a hound. Alright, we'll find Savamalik's lair together, Lan. The right thing to do would be just to raise this whole city to the ground, but one demon's lair will do to start with. Take me with you, mistress. I can feel him too, but my senses are more finely honed than Lan's. Savamalik's poison runs in my veins. I never thought I'd say this, but that might not be such a bad idea. And we have to talk to Arushale. Arushale's shoulders are stooped, staring at the floor. She hands you a scented letter and whispers, "Take a look." The one who sent me this letter, I hoped I would never hear from again, but it was inevitable. He found out that I was in the city. Of course he did. And now does not help me. He thought of seeing him again terrifies me. But this is simply part of my journey, isn't it? I can't just run away from the sins of my past. I have to at least try and make amends. And if I can't, then I must ask for forgiveness. It's hard to believe an Azada could be corrupted. You know better than anyone that Azadas are enamored with freedom, and their curiosity spurs them onward to new adventures. Slowly but steadily, I lured him into future escapades, each one less innocent than before. Arushale bites her lip. He believed he could make me give up my evil ways, and I lied to him, gleefully, gave him false hope. Sometimes I look at myself now and remember those days, and I want to die of shame. Are you going to accept the invitation? I don't want to. You have no idea how afraid I am. What will I say? How will I look him in the eye after everything I've done to him? But I feel I must do this. I must see him. I must tell him that a fall like his is not a death sentence, that there is a way back, and if he won't listen to me... Arushale looks down once again. I simply must ask for forgiveness. Venomous butterfly. I've heard those words before, in your dream. That is what my nightmare calls me. My most horrific disgrace. There was a time when that name suited me perfectly. I've poisoned many souls. I ruined so many beautiful creatures, both mortal and not. The succubus shakes her head forlornly. Almost all of them are dead now, but this nightmare of mine is still alive. And that means... there may still be hope of saving him. Who's this D? De Malaccio. Do you remember the shadow from my nightmares? That's him. I used to consider him my crowning achievement, but now I'm ashamed to remember him at all. He was an Azada once, a true hero, a knight and a poet, a defender of the weak, the pride of Elysium, and I corrupted him. I made him fall in love with me. I broke his heart. I made him commit foul crimes I cannot even describe. And when he became indistinguishable from a demon, I left him in the abyss. And now he wants to see me again. I'm frightened. Frightened and ashamed. What can I do to help? Please, Arushale gasps as if she's deprived of air. Please, let's go there together. I must see him again, face to face. I must try and save him from the abyss. I doubt it's possible. I know how much I've corrupted him, but I must try nevertheless. I must. And yet, I cannot do it on my own. The succubus sobs and buries her face in her hands. And just like that, the episode for today is over. The narrator's a little tired. You gotta give him some props for, going at it. But thank you for hanging out and watching Pathfinders Wrath of the Righteous. Hopefully you guys had fun. So if you did, do the thing. Like, comment, subscribe, share it. The link for the previous episodes and next episodes should be in the descriptions, unless they are not out yet. If you want them early, you could always beg for them in the comments, maybe. Tell me your favorite part of each episode. Let me know you guys are enjoying it. And with that, I will let you guys get back to your day, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for hanging out.